Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 21st September 2025. Baba has given us a drill today. Can we all become stable in bodiless stage in a second? Let us start with that. Bodiless stage. So, in whom imperishable, eternal soul, with Baba, in whom no pull of the drama, no awareness of the drama. Soul in peace, complete silence and still. Baba said today, the world transformer BapDada has come to meet his companion children. He's seeing special attainments on the forehead of each child, holiest, highest, and richest. The foundation of this knowledge is to be holy, that is, to be pure. So each child is the holiest. Purity is not just celibacy, but purity in thoughts, words, deeds, relations, and connections. And also 3 aspects of time. The soul is holiest in the beginning, and in the middle, and at the end. When souls reside in the supreme abode, you are holiest. Then when you come down in the beginning, you are holiest in the deity form. Holiest soul is a pure soul, is that of remaining completely pure while living at home with the family. Others are pure, but here the impurity doesn't touch your mind or intellect, even in your dreams. Complete purity. And Baba says you are the highest of all Brahmin souls, and you have become the children of the highest on high Father. In the beginning, supreme abode, you are the highest. You reside with the Father, who is the highest. In the middle, you become worthy of worship, and you become the richest in the world. Riches in the world is just for this ordinary souls, but here Baba says you elevated souls are the richest in the whole cycle. But their richness comes from the imperishable treasures that we attain in this last birth. Our treasures are imperishable as well as spiritual. Treasures of power, knowledge, virtues, elevated thoughts, and the present time. All of these treasures last for birth after birth. The treasures that we attain in one birth, in this birth, this is attained because we attain it from God the Father. They go with us. So do we have this intoxication? We accumulate the treasures with the power of remembrance. It's the only way. And at this time we are carefree emperors, because our treasures are imperishable, cannot be stolen by anyone. No king can take it away, or even government can take them. And water cannot drown them. Baba says this is why you're carefree. The basis of our greater remembrance is our relationship with the Father and the attainment with Baba. More loving relationship we have with Him, the more natural our remembrance is, because there is love in the relationship. And when there is love, it is not difficult to remember the one we love. In fact, it's difficult to forget them. Bestower of all attainments has given us all attainments to us. So do we have the experience of all of these treasures? Baba is asking. The way to attain all of these imperishable treasures, Baba says, is a dot. Just as the perishable treasures increase by adding 0, similarly the way to accumulate these imperishable treasures is also a dot. There are the 3 dots. A soul is a dot, Father is a dot, and whatever happens in the drama is a full stop. That is a dot. So each soul is a dot, the Father is a dot, and by having this awareness, our treasures automatically accumulate. By remembering a dot in a second, we receive so much happiness. And these are the treasures which we have a right over in our Brahmin life, because to be a child means to have a right, especially the right to have his own Baba's 3 relationships with us. We made God the Father ours, so He's the Father, the teacher also, Satguru. By having these 3 relationships, we attain sustenance, study, the knowledge, which is our source of income, and blessings from Satguru. And it's so easy to get these blessings. It is the birthright for us to have blessings from the Father. But Baba says, all of you need to check your account of accumulation at every moment. And the way to check whether we have accumulated or not is whatever actions performed, that we are content. And also whoever we perform these tasks with is also content. So if there is contentment in both, then we can understand we are accumulating. Baba reminds us of the time, precious time of confluence age is the most elevated of all in the whole cycle. This is the time to sow the seeds of elevated actions. It is the time to attain the practical, instant fruit. Every second of this confluence age is the most elevated of all. Baba said, He has told us an easy method. Use the method for constant remembrance. And when you say the word I, Baba says, say I am a soul. And whenever you use I, don't use it alone. Use I as I am a soul. And as well as this, think I am a soul, because we know that we are an elevated soul, that we are a soul who has godly sustenance. And then when we use the word mine, who is mine? My Baba, that is God the Father. So whenever we say the word I and mine, then make this addition, I, the soul, and my Baba. The more we bring the consciousness of mine with the Father, the easier our remembrance will become, because we never forget the one that is ours. And by using this method, we can easily become constant yogis. BapDada has made every child sit on the seat of self-respect. When we are stable in our self-respect, there cannot be any body consciousness. The meaning of self-respect comes from that place of elevated awareness, that is, the soul. So Baba says, are you all stable in your self-respect? And the more we are stable in our self-respect, more natural it will be to give respect to others. But the first step is I, the soul. Baba reminds us of our happiness. This is a spiritual happiness. So those who remain happy themselves also make others happy. So Baba says, never lose your happiness throughout the day, because happiness is such that in just that happiness there is health and wealth and also happiness. It's also said there is no treasure like the happiness. No matter how many treasure we may have, if we don't have happiness, we cannot attain anything from the treasures. It is happiness that is said to be, there is no nourishment like happiness. So wealth is happiness, health is happiness, and our name is happy. And so you are happy anyway, Baba says. There are all these three things in happiness. Baba has given us the treasure of imperishable happiness. So Baba says, don't lose the treasure, increase it. Baba talking to double foreigners, saying that you are not just double foreigners, you are doing double service. By never forgetting your sweet home, you are seated on BapDada's heart throne. BapDada's throne, heart throne is our right. Be seated on this heart throne and the problem will become a toy. You will not then be afraid of the problem, but it will be like a play, like a toy. All of us are those who are in the flying stage. So Baba says, use the power of your mind to create a spiritual attitude for all souls. See them as souls. Create an atmosphere of Atmic environment. Now become merciful and compassionate, Baba says. Have mercy for yourself and also for souls. And Baba reminding us of another spiritual drill. BapDada wants every child, old or new, young or old, senior, anyone. In fact, the little ones can quickly become like the father. So Baba says, now your minds have to become stable and concentrated whenever you want in a second. Constantly continue to perform this drill of concentration. Now become a master of your mind in a second and become stable in the awareness of I and my Baba are my world and there is no one else. So let's practice this now. I and Baba are my world. I, the soul, and the Supreme Soul, who is my Father, is my world. Blessing today, may you become a powerful form of conqueror of attachment with our sweet, silent stage of being merged in love. Baba says you have a body, relations and sanskars of that body And there are people and possessions and atmospheres and vibrations, but you must not let them attract you. People might be crying out, but you just have to remain unshakable. No matter how much matter and Maya come to play their final game and pull you, just remain absorbed in the stage of love, of being detached and loving to the Father. This is known as seeing but not seeing, hearing but not hearing. This is the sweet, silent stage of being merged in love. When we create such a stage, we will then be called soul who is blessed with having a powerful form of conqueror of attachment. Be a holy swan and put aside the pebbles and stones of defects and continue to pick up pearls of goodness. This is the slogan today. Be that holy swan. An Avyak signal to become the volcanic form. Always remember that you now have to return home. To go back means to remain beyond. Since you have to go back to your incorporeal home, you have to make your costume according to that. So you have to return and take others back. By having this awareness, you will automatically go beyond all relations and all attractions of the matter. That means you will become detached observer. By being a detached observer, you will easily become a companion of the Father and equal to the Father. So let us keep the awareness that I and my Baba are my world. And the other true Baba said, become stable in the bodiless stage. Have that concentrated practice of 3 points, 3 dots. I, the soul, Father is a dot, I am a dot, and in the drama, whatever is gone, past is a dot. Om Shanti.